Well, now, how many of these do they expect me to follow? Hey, darlings. How you doing this week? If you don't know who I am Miss Shirley Mann-Leigh. Yeah, I know it is a lovely name, isn't it? I love having my name. But there's been a lot of stuff going on this week. Most importantly, that Joe Biden decided to pick Kamala Harris to be his vice president. Now, a woman is a woman is a woman. I personally would have wanted Stacey Abrams or Elizabeth Warren. But you're not going to argue with what you have when it's all that you have. And as my dear friend Kathy once told me, this November, regardless of who it is, we're just going to have to hold our noses and vote. So be sure to vote. So that's a good thing. We want Joe and Kamala, I think is her name, right? Kamala Harris. There we go. But another thing that's on my mind is the fact that as much as we are on the mend out here in New York City, people still aren't wearing masks. Honestly, I really wish that people would. When I see someone walking towards me on the streets and I'm masked and they're not, I want to run for the hills. And the problem is that we do not have any hills to run for. It's just the streets and my room. And I just want to cry because people won't follow directions sometimes. And you have to remember that wearing a mask is not just safe and is scientifically proven to stop the spread of COVID, but it's courteous. Let's other people know that you're thinking about them too. If someone else doesn't feel comfortable with you not wearing a mask, you should wear a mask, honestly. And take it from me, a former glamour star, the most beautiful glamour star that you've never heard of, that it does work. I mean, I was such a beautiful glamour star back in the day. I was once compared to Dolly Parton and 1950s pinup girls. I mean, what a wonderful compliment. Anyway. The best thing that we can do right now is wear a mask, so please wear a mask. If not for yourself, then for your fellow man or woman. So wear a mask. Thank you. Meanwhile, I couldn't follow any rules when I was in grade school. How do they expect me to follow all of these rules?